All right, guys, here we are for the first round. And we've got a keeper here. We've got a Noggle Bandit and a Silkbind Fairy that we can actually cast, and if we hit some red mana sources, we will be able to start casting this, and then maybe the Scar as well. All right, Intimidator, Initiate. Whenever a player casts a red spell, you may pay 1, and then he can make my guys not block. I remember you. So hopefully we hit that red mana pretty soon here, as it won't really deter our growth that much because we were just planning on casting these. Sure, this guy would be nice to be able to land, but all right. So we bricked. But anyway, if we need to, we can scar this thing to kill it. Also, though, a bunch of our creatures just block it, so it's not a big deal. Oh, we hit. That's nice. I am going to play this mountain. And we have a decision to make. I can run out a Rustrazor Butcher, which will block this thing. I can run out Noggle Bandit, which also can block it. Or I can run out Silkbind Fairy. Again, can block it. I'm going to run out Noggle Bandit, though. Actually, wait. So we did pass a few Puncture Bolts. Those do essentially 2. So if we play this and he just kills it, then that's kind of lame for us. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's really annoying. If we play Silkbind Fairy, he doesn't have that option, although he will attack this into it if he has it. But it doesn't give him the choice of doing it on our turn, so it kind of makes him use his mana up. We do lose a little damage here, but I think I like that play a little better, so I'm going to do that. So we'll see if he attacks here. If he does, I'm going to block, I think. I don't really mind getting 2 for 1ing him here. Heartlash, Cinder, Haste. Battlefield X number of red mana symbols in the cast permanents you control. So it's going to be a 2-1, and then this thing's not going to be able to block. Or 1-2, 3-1. Yeah, that's pretty good. But it is going to die. It's just going to be a 1-1 now, though? Oh, it's just a 1-1 now? Yeah, who cares? All right, so I am going to go for the Noggliest of Bandits, and I'm going to leave up Scar. Wow, I forgot that triggered for them, too. That's annoying. That should just be theirs. I mean, if I cast some instant speed... Oh, I guess I'm going to actually cast an instant speed red thing on their turn. I can just do it post-blocks, though. Am I attacking? No, I don't think I am. He's already got me down to 14. I don't want to have to get into a weird position where I don't have a good block just because I wanted to get 1 damage through. All right, he's got another Intimidate. Man, if I draw that my Pinger spell, this guy is in a world of pain. He doesn't have an attack here anyway, though. Nothing doesn't have haste. So no attacks from him. And I'm pretty happy, actually, with the way this board is looking so far. I think I can just slam Marrow Wavebreakers here. I don't think I need to get too cute and keep up Scar or anything like that. I can set up Conspiring this at some point if I'm really into it. Yeah, I think I need to play the control route here, though, and just kind of empty my hand. So I'm just going to play the Wavebreakers and pass a turn back here, I think. I mean, I could start attacking with the Noggle Bandit, and I will, but I don't... Having 2 Intimidator initiates means that he plays a 2-drop. He can make 2 of my guys not be able to block, and I'm in a bad position then. And there's really no rush. Man, I have Flame Jab in this deck too. Yeah, this guy is in just world of pain. All right, so I think I can play Ghastly Discovery, tap this, and then I can Conspire it and see what we get, and then I can even have mana to untap the Silkbind Fairy if I want. So let's do that, because I wouldn't mind hitting the second red mana source here. That wouldn't be too bad. So cast with Conspire, so tap you and tap you. So let's draw a bunch of cards. So we have 2 copies of this on the stack. There's a Biting Tether as well, although he has nothing worth stealing here. We're just going to discard a land. And we're going to draw 2 more, and there is what we wanted. I really like all these cards against him. Except for maybe this. No, even that's amazing versus him. What am I talking about? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Play this thing for the turn. I think I'm just going to run out the Rust Rager Butcher here. Yeah, I don't get to untap my guy, but whatever. I have Scar up, and I think I've definitely stemmed the tide pretty significantly here so that we're going to start just beating him down. Next turn, we can basically attack with impunity. The question is, do I want to start getting in for 3 here now and trade a little bit of damage? Yeah, I think I probably do. If he triple blocks, I can Scar and just completely blow him out, but basically, he has to play a red thing and pay some mana, and then he can't do this. And I don't really care that much. Ooh, that matters, though. He just hit his swamp. But taking 3 here is not a big deal. We can attack him back for 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, for 7. He's got something big here, though. It doesn't look like if he pays all 6, though, he won't be able to pay for these Intimidator Initiates, so I can still block. He won't have any real attacks here. What you got? Jaws of Stone. Ooh, man. Jaws of Stone, as you choose among any number of target creatures, enter players, or excess number of mountains you control as you cast it. So he is going to kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can kill like these 2 guys. Oh, he's doing 3, 2, 0, and 0. So he's going to kill both of these. Yeah, man. That's just a massive blowout. I can't lie. Just a huge 2-for-1. Very sad about it. Thankfully, though, we're still in a fine position, and shouldn't be a big deal. All right, I don't think we need to 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't think that we really need to play this land, although maybe I do. No, I'm not going to play it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to run out this huge thing. If I pitch Biting Tether, I'm super sad because it's just good insurance against any big bombs that he draws. But if I pitch any of these, if I pitch Scar, Glamour Spinners, or Mountain, I don't care that much. And Spinners will do like a couple of damage to him if that's what it ends up being. I mean, obviously, I'd rather the Mountain is ideal here, which is why I didn't play it. So let's see if we get lucky. So target player. So Mountain? Biting Tether. All right. So obviously the best card in our hand. Kind of a bummer. But that's not that bad. So let's attack here. And say go. And we have a tap ability lined up, and we've also got Scar available. So if he plays like a huge bomb here, I'm going to be really, really bummed just because we had Biting Tether. Because we had Biting Tether, and we won't be able to do it, but we'll do what we must here. He's got Knuckle Feet. Oh, man, he's going to get his Jaws of Stone back as well. Oh, man, he is going to get us with that Jaws of Stone. He's going to 2-for-1 us twice, and now he's going to 2-for-1 us again. Yeah, this is really bad, actually. This could be very bad for us, which is weird because I think we're in a pretty good position here, but all right, so let's tap down this guy so we can start hitting him. Ooh, a Ram Gang, though. That's a nice one. All right, well, let's beat down. Yeah, I like this. Oh, that thing is so annoying. Yeah, we can just add another threat to the table here because he's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to have 5 mana, or excuse me, 5 damage to just kind of throw around wherever he wants. He's going to have to tap out to do it, and he has no pressure, but still, it's pretty good. Do I want to let him trade all 3 of these for this? Probably, yeah. So we're just going to attack. Oh, I forgot to attack with the Ram Gang. Ugh. Stupid misclicks. He's going to chump block. Ah, that sucks. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll end up being a good thing, but yeah, it was stupid. All right, well, life goes on. Let's see what he comes up with here. He's got the big 4/4 here, which we're going to tap down with our Silkbind Fairy, and then he's got the damage that he can throw around wherever he wants. So like he can kill this and this, or he can kill this and this. But honestly, like our team's pretty well suited against this type of card. He can kill 2 creatures, but like one of them's this. It's like whatever. All right, so this guy can't block, which is embarrassing because he shouldn't even be a factor here, but for my mistakes. Can't be blocked by white creatures. Well, that doesn't really matter that much. All right. Tap you down, and you have no attacks. And it's my turn. Ooh, that's a good one too. Plus Scar, although I can't do both at the same time. It's attackers or blockers, right? Yeah, attacking or blocking creatures. So I can Scar this thing if he wants to block here. Yeah, team is getting shipped here for sure. Yeah, this seems like a fine spot. Now, the question is, do I want to tap down that guy right now? If I tap it down right now, I've got 5/8. I don't have lethal either way, so I'm going to let him block. And then I'll Scar to try to 2-for-1 if he goes, or to 1-for-1 him if he goes for a trade, which looks like it's what he's going to do. He is, so I will now Scar this thing. Ugh, those stupid Intimidator initiates just keep on. So annoying. And he has to target stuff. Okay, so that thing is going to get eaten. He's going to take a bunch of damage. And we're going to be able to leave up a tap ability and a Glamour Spinners. So he's got 6 now. So that's much different. Or is it 3? Yeah, he can take out Boggart Ramgang and Silkbind Fairy. That's legit. But I might be able to just kill him. So he's going to take out those. Let's see what he does with this thing. Because I can tap the Nuclevi down here, but I don't think he can actually attack anyway. Yeah, but tapping the Nuclevi makes sense anyway because I need to get it out of the way. I was thinking about just jamming the Spinners on end step and just trying to get him, but I save a bunch of damage this way by tapping that thing down, and then also I clear the way for this guy next turn as well. So we're in a fine spot. We have managed to survive the Jaws of Stone, at least the second Jaws of Stone, at least so far. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I probably do need to play this mountain so I can have glamour Spinners and Fire at Will available. I can attack with both of my creatures here. I'm going to do that. He's going to take 1. And he's going to chump block the big guy. That's exactly what he does. And yeah, I'm just going to play my land and say go. The Nuclevi is kind of a pain because it is big, but it's not like he has the ability here to attack with it. Scuzzback Scrapper. All right. Yeah, we know. All right, so he's going to throw this guy away, which is kind of sweet. This also is our best attacker at the moment. Oh, oops. That was supposed to be a block. There's no auras on the battlefield, so it's a triggered ability. It's just like redundant targeting, but still. All right, another one of those. So I don't think that I need to throw this guy away here. I think I can just attack with this and this. I don't need to throw him into the Nuclevi. I don't really see the point of that. Because I can, if he blocks here, I can force a will, fire at will that thing. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. And when first strike goes on, it's just going to kill it. And he's going to take 2, and then we're set up for the next turn if he doesn't draw anything sweet to just get him. He's not dead, though. If he draws a land here, he's still not dead. Yeah, he scooped anyway. He had another draw step coming. We did have the Flame Jab, right? Yeah, so this seems like just a sweet matchup for us. Definitely not the one that we want this type of card in. Like, this isn't going to be grindy. This is going to be like, if we can stop him from killing us immediately, then we're going to have a really good chance to win the game. Again, I also don't want cards like this as much. I just, in like Giant Bane, like I just want to cast stuff that can block and kill their guys, and then get to the point where we can turn the tide and kill him. In fact, I think I want this over this. I like that a little. Yeah, Talonrend actually does block those 4/4s pretty nicely. He didn't have any blue stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to submit that. I could actually play Talonrend over Glamour Spinners, but they seem pretty decent here. Man, a lot of our stuff does, though. Murderous Redcap really gets him. Fire at Will's pretty good against him as well. The Ghastly Discovery was good, but it doesn't have to be. Turn to Mist? I don't know how good that is against him, honestly. It's probably not great. We can do some tricks with it, though, which are pretty sweet. I think this is actually pretty decent versus him, too. All right, let's see if we can get past this guy. All right, so we've got blue, red, red. We've got this. We've got that. We've got one of those. Yeah, this is fine. We can draw some cards if we need to. We can scar some stuff if we need to. He loves this card. Ooh, a Ram Gang? All right, well, we're going to play our Mountain and hope that we get there. Even if we don't, we have a Noggle Bandit, though. I don't know how much we care about this thing. Let's see if he's got the Chroma guy here. Mud Brawler. Haste. Mud Brawler gets one. So I can kill the Intimidator Initiate and make this thing into a 1/1, but then he's going to play another. It's going to be a 2/2. But I don't need to take that much extra damage, so yeah, I'm just going to do that. And then we're going to see if we draw a land here. He's going to get me for 1 no matter what, but not in a bad spot. Okay, so we drew a land, but not the right one. So I think I'm just going to stick with the plan of just playing this. I mean, yes, I could play the Cerulean Wisps, but I think we can actually get value out of that. Like, I think I can attack with this and then untap it or something like that and kind of get him. Ooh, a Hatchling as well. Wow, this could get good. All right, we're just going to play the Bandit, though. It looks like the Boggart Ram Gang is going to have to wait for another day. But it won't be bad, because what we're going to do is we're going to slam Hatchling next turn, and then we've got Ghastly Discovery and the Wisps to take counters off of it, so that's really good, and we want to get that thing as big as possible as soon as possible. I am going to block here. What this does is it prevents me from taking extra damage, and it keeps this other one smaller unless he can find a guy. Okay, well, this is a pretty good one. But yes, Hatchling, play you. So it's going to be a 2/2, and so it's a little bit vulnerable right now. But once we get to untap, we can get a counter on it with this, and then we can keep this up. Or if we draw a land, we can play this. Plus, we've got a lot of options. So hopefully it lives. Belligerent Hatchling. This one has a first strike. All right, well, ours wins that fight, so that's nice. Ooh, a Briarberry Cohort too. Man, this is sweet. So let's see if we can start making this bigger. All right, it worked. And we get a 2/2 flyer and make this thing into a 4/4. So I can offer a 2-for-1 here in our favor, or I can just be patient. I don't think he's going to block. If he has a red spell, he can make this into a 3/3 first strike, but that's still not good enough. It's perhaps a bit greedy, but I am actually going to bash here. I don't want him to block, to be honest. All right, sweet, he didn't. So if he would have blocked, I would have got a 2-for-1, and I can't be unhappy about it. But the reason I don't really want him to block is I have this thing, and it now acts as like a combat trick. If he thinks it's a 4-4, I can cast it at instant speed and get him. I can also just cast it, make it a 5-5, untap it, block something. Like, I've got a lot of options with that card now. But still, a 2-for-1 is good, and 4 damage is a lot, and I'm just not willing to pass that up. This guy's a little fragile, as this card's not that. Ooh, is he going to get me? He can do 4 damage. So yeah, and that's the other thing too, is that he could just kill this thing. No, he's going to do it post-combat here, so that's not the plan. Yeah, I thought he might have that same spell again, and he's going to do 4 to it, but he would have played it first so he could get a counter off of this thing, so that's not what he had. All right, Fire at Will and Boggart Ramgang, neither of which we can actually cast, so that's a little annoying, but think that I'm going to play I'm just going to just hard cast Ghastly Discovery here, because that's going to make our guy a 5-5, and it's going to draw us a mountain, which is definitely something that we're interested in having. I'm going to attack with my 5-5 and my 2-2 flyer. We can, again, remember, we can make this thing into a 6-6 at instant speed here. This is an annoying card that we are definitely going to want to deal with, but in the meantime, I guess he's just going to take 7, which is really pretty good for us. Okay, now he's got 5 available if he goes for the big sorcery here. Oh, he's got that giant. All right, so he's going to play that, but it looks like he does have his mind on... Oh, no, he doesn't. Yeah, so it's got haste, but it doesn't do anything. So that's actually pretty good for us. Wisps can stay in hand this turn. Mountain. I don't think I really need to play a mountain here. But I do need to play a Ramgang. All right, so we have a fully powered Shrewd Hatchling now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can throw everything in front of it. This has a first strike now, so this guy can't actually attack, unfortunately, because that would have been sweet to be able to fire at will on it, but sadly no. Could definitely attack with this, and even if he blocks, it could send it back down to being a 2-2, which is actually pretty relevant here. If I attack with this, he loses this and this, or this and this. He loses quite a bit. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. I mean... Oh, wait, I can just make it not be able to block. Yeah, so it does have an activated ability. Maybe I'll use the activated ability that it has. All right, so... yeah, I'm just going to make it so this can't. It's a little... normally I'd be greedy and go for one of the other creatures because... Wait, is it can't block this? Yeah, right. Okay, good. For a second, I thought it might be can't block this turn, and I'm like, wait, I could have just killed him. But it's not. It's can't block this. But I think I'm going to do it this way because I don't think there's too many cards here that really punish me for this spot, and I can keep Wisps up this way too. All right, he's going to chump block, and that means that next turn I can just get him. So go. Remember, we get to draw a card off Wisps too, so we get to get 2 cards deeper before we untap. So if he manages to kill this, then we can potentially get this thing back. He's got a Butcher of his own. Yeah, that's totally fine. He has no attacks here. Yeah, we should be able to just kill him. If he has one more card in hand, it's a little awkward, but for the most part, I think we can just kill him because we can pay 3 to get this guy through, and then this thing will finish him off. Oh, no, he's going to show us that last card. 4 mana for an Embergale. I think he's just given up. Oh, no, he just wanted to get that last counter off. All right, well, let's draw a card here, but I think we're just winning. So we hit him for 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's just dead. All right. Oh, we even got a Flame Jab as well. All right, so you can't block him. Mudroll. Okay, yeah, this one. And this one can't block. And that's 8. All right, so we managed to get by the first round there. Pretty good matchup for us, and interesting. It's funny just trying to wrap my brain back around this format again. It has been a long time since I played it, and I've probably only played it 5-6 times. Back when I thought drafting once a week was a lot. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up here again, though, and it's interesting relearning it. This has been kind of fun. So we'll see you guys in the second round.